Good morrow, my lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard. I'm Laura, and this is a Valentine's Day video. As I said in my intro, this is a Valentine's Day video. More specifically, I'm going to be giving you my recipe for a chocolate-covered cherry pie, but I'm going to be doing it a little differently because I have something fun. I have a fun item, and I want to show you that fun item too, and use that fun item, so it's a little convoluted, but we're getting there. The item in question. This is the Paris Hilton chocolate mold set. It's pink, and it's cute, and it's perfect in every way. So, full disclosure, I actually filmed the food part of this video before filming the intro and outro, so I have things to say about this as I show you the items inside. So, let's see what it comes with. First item, 2 hammers for smashing. Second item, golden doilies in the shape of a heart. The third and fourth item are letters. So these are the ones I have something to say about. They say happy birthday, some numbers, and then this one is the alphabet. So I tried to do ghost, and I was going to put ghost on the little treat that I make. But when I tried to pop the letters out, the only ones that came out right were like the T and letters that have a good foundation. The O's popped right in half, the S's popped right in half. Like, I'm sure there's a way to get them to release without breaking, but I couldn't figure it out. So even though I made them, I am probably not going to include it because it just didn't turn out. But they were still delicious. I actually ended up mixing them in and using them as like chocolate pieces, and they tasted amazing. So even if you mess them up, they're usable. The next item is our first mold. This is the mold that I will be using. It has a really cute PH for Paris Hilton in the middle. And these are like the geometric heart shapes. They have lines in the middle of them to look like a diamond, which is very on brand. And I love that all the molds are pink. They're 2 different colors of pink. But these molds, since I've already used them, I'll let you know they're amazing. You do need to build up the sides a lot. I didn't build up my sides as much as I should have because some of them dripped down as they dried. But these are really, really nice molds, and it doesn't make the chocolate too thick to bite. So yeah, I really love these. I love these for like decorating, and I loved them for being deep molds that you can put things in. And speaking of putting things in, our last item is a large version of the geometric heart. Now there's only one of these. There is only one of these, but what you can do with this that you couldn't do with those really, well, I guess you could have, but I didn't think about it when I was doing it. Anyway, this one, you can put your chocolate in, put your stuff in the middle, and then put the chocolate on top, which is smart and probably what you're supposed to do instead of trying to put them together. Oh well, hindsight, right? But I think these are really cute. Really nice items. I'm going to put the link to this down below because I love this. This was a lot of fun to play with. And it's Paris Hilton, and I love Paris Hilton. If you haven't taken that dive into Paris Hilton history, I suggest you do so. But with that being said, we're going to cut to me doing the cherry pie recipe and all that entails, and then we'll come back here for me to try to crack it open. Okay, so I'm going to do the mold part first so that the chocolate has time to set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some melting chocolate, not regular chocolate, melting chocolate, put it in a microwave safe bowl. I'm going to microwave it for the time that it says to microwave it for. I believe this one says a minute. I'll check it, I'll stir it and microwave it a little bit more. But this chocolate is microwavable chocolate. Don't try this with regular chocolate. You have to temper and you have to like do special things with regular chocolate. This is a microwave safe chocolate. It won't burn unless you like put it in for a long time. So first step is put this in the bowl, make it melty. It has been microwaved for 2 minutes. So now I'm going to take a spoon, mix it together. I actually off screen added some white as well, and that was just to lighten it up some. So our microwave chocolate is creamy, and I'm just going to plop it down in here and then use my spoon to smooth it around the edges and sides, making sure to get in those crevices and also up the side, because you want all the walls to be thick. Then I'm going to repeat the step for the next 3. Okay, now that those are filled, we're going to pop them in the refrigerator. Also, if you have any leftover chocolate, you can always grab you some maraschino cherries and have a nice little snack. Alright, with all the extraness out of the way, we're gonna do the pie filling. This is going to be the filling for our little hearts, but it all can be filling for a pie. Buy a store-bought pie crust and do this step, but instead of putting it in little chocolates, put it in a pie. First ingredient is whipped cream, 8 ounces of whipped cream to be exact. They gave me a 16 ounce instead of an 8 ounce, so I'm gonna have mine, but you don't have to have yours if you get an 8 ounce. Make sure it is thawed, because if it is not thawed, you're gonna have a problem with mixing. There we go, that's about half the tub. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm just gonna be using the other half for another dessert later. So yeah, you start off with this, and then I have 0 measurement for this part, but I always add a little honey. That should be good. I'd say that's about a tablespoon. A tablespoon. We'll go with a tablespoon. I also don't measure this part, but a dash of nutmeg. Teaspoon? Let's go with teaspoon. Then I add cherry pie filling. This is a 20 ounce can. If you're one of those people that go the extra mile, you can make your own. I just keep things simple and buy as many ingredients as possible, especially since most of the time when I'm making a dessert for somewhere, it's a rushed thing. So these are ingredients that I always have on hand because this tastes like a unique dessert, but it's got simple ingredients. Next, I do a 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Yes, I am just guessing, but I'm assuming that's about a 1/4. Most of this I just do by eye. I mix it all together. I usually would use my little grater and a Hershey bar and grate my Hershey bar into this, but because we're putting it into the Paris Hilton mold, I'm going to veto that step, simply because that would be extra chocolate that we don't need because the whole mold is made of chocolate. Just kind of fold those ingredients in together, mix them around. You'll start to see a really cool thing happen. When the brown sugar hits the whipped cream, it starts to stiffen. I don't know what it is about it, but it creates like a stiff texture, and the brown sugar melts away. You just want to make sure it's all incorporated. And yes, I will have extra mixture than what the molds are going to call for, so I'm actually going to put these in little pie crusts. Just want to mix it till the whole thing is pink. Just like that. Now that we have our pink mixture, we're going to check on the chocolate, see if it has cooled. If it has, we're going to start assembling. Okay, so some of these turned out a lot better than others. Just got them propped up on this lid because I needed a somewhat flat surface that wasn't going to be too hard. They're going to fit together like that. I'm going to take a spoon, get some of my mixture, and then plop it down in here. I'm going to use the chocolate from this melted heart to seal up our other hearts. Now that they're together, I'm going to take that melty chocolate and run along the edges. I'm going to pop this back in the fridge. Honestly, it was so much fun to make. I made it a lot more convoluted too, but I made it, and I even put it on one of the little doilies just to give it that aesthetic. But instead of making the back flat, I ended up piecing two of the hearts together, which now I'm realizing that that's probably not the way I was supposed to do it, but oh well. I'm really interested to see if I can actually knock it open. I've seen Disney vloggers do this with treats from, I think it's Amaret's, but their chocolate's probably much thinner, so here goes nothing. Oh, nope. Let's try one more time. Oh, there's a piece. It can be broken. You just have to, like, beat it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's broken. And let's take this one piece off. And that way you can see the cherry filling. Super cute. Love that. Love that lots. I'm gonna pop this back in the fridge because it's a little late for me to eat that much chocolate, and then we'll come back for the outro. So that was me reviewing the Paris Hilton chocolate mold and showing you how to make my version of a chocolate covered cherry pie in two different ways. But of course, the easiest way is to just dump it all into a pie crust. So don't be afraid to do that if you try that. It was a lot of fun to break open the heart and eat it that way. So that's a really fun experiment if you do end up getting that mold kit. If you've seen my other videos on how to make pies, you know that adding whipped cream to a pudding mixture works just fine. Or adding whipped cream in a pudding mixture and a random pie filling amplifies your pie and works great. I'm all about the easy recipes, because if you're taking a pie somewhere, it could be last minute, and these are items that I just kind of keep around. So for the comments down below, tell me what your favorite pie flavor is, and if you don't talk to me about that, tell me what your favorite Valentine's Day movie is. I know I may have said that last year, but let's say it again this year. Of course, my top two movies are always Valentine with David Boreanaz and My Bloody Valentine, the remake with Jensen Ackles. Cannot go a Valentine's Day without watching both of those films. And if you don't talk to me about that, just talk to me about something, because I love for you to talk to me down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye. Say happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.